Howdy, this is Crazy Granny back again with an arena cutoff video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today it's time to cover round 1 of the new Ice Man and Havok arenas. So the first thing I always like to do is group these arenas to past arenas, as that allow me to then look at those past arena results to kind of get an idea of what to expect this time. So first things first, with the feature arenas, you're either an old champ or new champ, and obviously Iceman's an old champ because he's been in the game for some time. With Havok in the 4-star basic arena, it gets a little interesting here, as there's 3 different categories I like to group them in: low, medium, and high, and I think Havok's going to be in the medium group, but kind of on the higher end of the medium group, but still in that medium category. So now that I've categorized these arenas, let's take a look at some of those past arena results to kind of get an idea of what a trend might be there. So starting first with the 4-star basic medium interest arenas, you can see it's in the 2 million range, anywhere from 2 to 3 million. And here of late, we've been on the higher end with that 2.93 coming in for thing. And if we look a couple months back, we can see that you got Emma coming in at 2.6, Dark Hulk at 2.4, and you even got a 2.8 with Omega Red. I think with Havok, we're going to be closer to that Omega Red and Havok. Of course the Havok score, because it is his score, but no Emma's score. Now that we've covered the 4-star basic, let's take a look at the feature arena, starting first with the 3-star feature. Even if they're a decent champ, which of course Iceman still is in the game today, given his double immunities and other capabilities he has, it doesn't really matter when you're an old champ in the game in terms of the 3-star feature arena for the veterans bracket. And to be clear, all of these trends are looking at the veterans bracket, and if you're curious what the veterans bracket means, that means you have an account that's been open for over 60 days. There's also a beginners and intermediate bracket, but those are for 1 to 30 and 31 to 60 days. But anyway, so these results are all for the veterans bracket, and in the veterans bracket, when it comes to 3-star feature arena, for an old champ, you're looking just over that last milestone, which is at 640. So anywhere from 650 to 700,000, that's typically the trend we see for that 3-star feature arena. Jumping to the 4-star feature arena, you get a little bit more variability, but not a ton. As you can see here, we're just over 5 million, but between 5 million to 6 million. And with Captain America, Medusa, and Iron Man Infinity War, it's closer to 5.5 to 6 million. Even though Star-Lord does still have some value in the game, especially when duped, he's still closer to 5 million. Some older champs that are not as useful in the game today. Then with the 5-star feature arena, here too we have even more variability, but there's still not a ton. We're talking 28 million, almost 29 million, all the way up to 35 million plus. So it's not, and plus between 35 and 36. So there's not a lot of difference here. Now, if this was a new champ, there's a lot of variability with the 5-star feature arena. But with the an old champ, even if they still have high value in the game, you can see here it's over 3 million, or sorry, of course it's over 3 million, but it's actually over 30 million, between 30 and 35 million. So based off of all these trends, and there's some significant patterns forming here. Here are my thoughts for the this round, for the round 1 of the Iceman's and Havok arenas for the veterans bracket. I think we're looking at 32 million. And again, before I jump into these, just keep in mind I try to get within 5 to 10%. This is not an exact science game. Just try to get us a little bit closer in the ballpark, basically in the infield of the ballpark. So we're looking at 32 million. So again, 5 to 10%. 32 million for the 5-star feature Iceman. I think we're looking at 5.6 million for the 4-star feature Iceman. I think we're looking at 2.7 for Havok. I think we're looking at 650,000 for the 3-star feature Iceman. Now again, these cutoff predictions, just like I said, this is not an exact science game. I try to get within 5 to 10%. So here are my thoughts on grind targets. If you want to make sure you really don't miss out on these champs, again, in the veterans bracket, I think you want to go to 35 million for the 5-star feature Iceman. You should be fine. 6 million for the 4-star feature Iceman. 3.3 million. It's probably on the high side. If you just get to 3 million, that's going to be a lock for the, I won't say a lock as locks can be. Nothing's a 100% certainty with the arenas, but if you get to 3 million, you should be fine. And 700,000 for the 3-star feature Iceman. So again, these grind targets and predictions are for the veterans bracket. When it comes to the earlier brackets, there's a ton of volatility in these arena results, just because there's a lot of folks moving from arena to arena between the brackets as their accounts age. But I do get some input from time to time from folks in the community, and I do appreciate the folks that do reach out to me and the videos and other ways to just provide the results. So based off of the latest and greatest that I'm hearing, here are my thoughts for the earlier brackets. And again, these are definitely ballpark figures. These aren't infield figures. These are outfield figures. These are definitely, more guesstimates than based off of hard trend patterns that we're seeing. So with that saying, keep that in mind. The 3-star feature for the beginners bracket, you're looking at $245,000 for the 3-star feature Iceman. Again, it can be pretty repetitive from time to time. For the 4-star basic Iceman, we're looking at $1.2 million. And for the 4-star feature, no, strike that, reverse it. Pulling my little Willy Wonk on that one. For the 4-star basic Havok, we're looking at $1.2 million. For the 4-star feature Iceman, we're looking at $1.2 million. So it really didn't matter which one there because the numbers are the same. For the intermediate bracket, so this means your account's been open for 31 to 60 days. 3-star feature Iceman, we're looking at $550. 4-star basic, we're looking at $1.2 million. And the 4-star feature Iceman, we're looking at $1.3 million. So anyway, these are my thoughts for the round 1 of the Iceman and Havok arenas. Would love to hear your thoughts or questions you may have. Throw them on down in the comment section. I'll try to get to them as quickly as possible. Other than that, if you find this information useful or you like this video, would really appreciate it if you click that thumbs up button, as that helps the channel out. If you like this and other videos I have on the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, we'd really appreciate it if you did. Thanks a lot for stopping by and have a great day.